talk now about what OC does to the human body. OC stands for oleoresin capsicum, and it is derived from the pepper. So with that said, primarily it is a food-type product. However, it does have a really profound effect on the body, both physically and mentally. So the first part of this is the physical aspects. What does it do physically to the human body? The first thing it does is it really makes your eyes burn. It slams your eyes shut. That's called blepharospasm. Once that happens, you really cannot open your eyes with some products for about half an hour to 45 minutes. So it slams your eyes shut. The next thing that happens is we have a lot of nerves in our face called trigeminal nerves. The OC penetrates the tissues and makes contact with those trigeminal nerves. That creates the pain in the face, makes the face red. OC is an inflammatory, so it inflames the tissues. So now your face, you have inflammation, your eyes are slammed shut, and it creates a pretty bad effect on the subject. With that, the trigeminal nerves, you're starting to inhale the OC as well. This creates a gripping pain in the upper respiratory tract. With the trigeminal nerves and inhaling the product, you get that diver's reflex. If you've ever dove into a really cold pool of water or put your face in a really cold shower, your body instinctively gives you that I don't want to breathe sensation. So now our eyes are slammed shut due to the blepharospasm. The trigeminal nerves are in pain and inflamed. Our upper respiratory tract has pain, and we feel that we can't breathe. That is a really debilitating effect on the human body. So that's just some of the physiological effects. Now the psychological effects, the first thing that happens is if someone has never been sprayed with OC before, the very first thing, because we have our eyes slammed shut, we take so much information through what we see. So we can have fear of the unknown. My eyes are slammed shut, I can't see anything, I feel like I can't breathe. The next thing that can happen is we can have the panic sensation, okay? Especially from someone that has never been sprayed before. We have fear, panic, we're anxious about this event, and when the panic sets in, that is really hard to come back from. That is just the effect that we want to have on a subject that is threatening to us. We want to create the pain with the product, slam the eyes shut, and then give them that panic sensation that they feel from this. So that is the mental aspect. With that said, now, if someone has been sprayed in the past, whether it was once before or 10 times before, it's not as bad mentally on them. The physical aspects, all that stuff happens. OC is 90% effective in humans, okay, so with 90% of the population. But what happens in the mental aspect is once they've been sprayed, their mind subconsciously has something to go back to. Because the first time you're sprayed, and I can tell you this from experience, you feel like it's going to kill you. So, if you've been sprayed before, the second time on up, it's not as mentally debilitating because now your mind has a file to pull from that says this isn't going to kill me. The pain is still there, your eyes still slammed shut, but you're able to work through it more. So, defensive maneuvers is still important. We have to create space, we have to move offline. Those kind of things are extremely important when you use the product. And ultimately, as a citizen, you want to get away and call local authorities as fast as you can. So that's just some of the effects. Thank you.